With the announcement that Newcastle is set to have its own Fashion Week in May, we've come along to a pre-launch catwalk show on the Millennium Bridge to speak with those involved in the event and to see what economic benefits there are in Newcastle, following in the footsteps of London, Paris, Milan and New York.
Newcastle Fashion Week has been in the pipeline for a while. We're really excited to be able to have some big names attached to it. We've got Wayne Hemingway, we've got Scott Henshaw and we've got Lee Stafford all coming on board, being an integral part of Newcastle Fashion Week. We've also got some big name businesses involved. We're working with Metro Radio through to Top Palace, all the big name retailers as well, Fenwick, Debenhams, John Lewis. So we've got lots of businesses involved, lots of big names, and it's going to be a fantastic week of events. There's a lot of benefits for Newcastle businesses. Obviously the extra exposure for Newcastle Fashion Week. There's going to be a lot of press and publicity promoting the event. There's going to be a lot of footfall into town, into the city centre. So we've got a lot of increased footfall, but also increased trade. So hopefully there will be bigger spends. We've got a lot of kind of offers on during Newcastle Fashion Week. So there's lots of kind of 20% off discounts, goodie bags, things like that. So a lot of people will be taking advantage of this coming into the city centre during Newcastle Fashion Week. And obviously there's a lot of kind of benefit to those who might not be directly involved in the kind of fashion retail or in fashion directly, but things like photography, things like restaurants. So there's a lot of kind of extra businesses that will benefit from Newcastle Fashion Week.
Newcastle's long had a history of being involved with fashion at the highest level. The university for years and years, as long as I can remember since I was a small boy, has always been like sort of at the forefront of fashion design and creating fashion designers. So anything that can spread that into the fashion retail part of the city, from a business point of view, has got to be good. The good thing for retailers is, from a hairdressing point of view, is that we can become involved with the seminars, involved with the shows. Obviously we get PR from it, but it's not just that. It's a case of working with people in different mediums, like the fashion mediums. We're doing stuff with one of the retailers, a clothes retailer in Eldon Square, and just basically bringing everybody together that's in that sort of environment to generate money and generate interest.
Businesses can still get involved in Newcastle Fashion Week. There's a lot going on. They can put on offers for Newcastle Fashion Week, whether or not you're a restaurant and want to put on a Newcastle Fashion Week special, or whether or not you're a shop and want to put a discount on. We can promote that and making sure that people know you're open for business during Newcastle Fashion Week and doing something special, or whether or not you've got some event on, or you'd like to promote an event at your venue, whether or not you're a conference facility or whether or not you're a local bar and you want to put an event on for Newcastle Fashion Week. That's still, a possibility, and it's a case of making sure you really benefit from everything that's happening in that week.
Tourism is a massive part, with fantastic things like the Baltic, the Sage, the Quayside, obviously all of the other attractions that we have in the city. Yeah, it's going to bring people from different areas, but it's not just that. I mean, the student population in Newcastle is absolutely huge. It's a massive part of our business, and it's a massive part of everybody's business in the city. You ignore the students, you're being foolish, and it's going to bring students from all over the country, all over the world, because they'll study and do fashion, hopefully, and then come and buy things from my shop and your shop, so it should be good.